I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Wednesday, May 21st. Soybeans and corn both ended the session higher, continuing to keep an eye on some forecasts calling for more planting delay in rain in parts of the Midwest and Plains. Still, over the long term, that should be beneficial, except for those areas that have seen flooding and severe weather recently. That might lead to some early crop damage or the potential for replanting. Still a lot up in the air when it comes to that, though. And both corn and soybeans are also keeping an eye on recent heavy rainfall in parts of Argentina. That's delaying harvest activity for both corn and soybeans and leading to some quality concerns. On top of that, corn's monitoring the potential for drier weather in some key second crop growing areas in Brazil. Wheat closed higher, supported by the lower move in the U.S. dollar index during the session. There are some winter wheat disease concerns and some spring wheat planting delays in most forecasts. And there are the growing concerns about some increasingly dry conditions in parts of Russia and China. Live cattle were higher and feeders were lower, both seeing some influence from corn, supportive for the live pit, pressuring for the feeders, as the trade waits for widespread direct cash cattle business and Friday's USDA cattle on feed numbers. There was some light direct trade during the session at $2 higher than a week ago on the dress basis in Nebraska, but otherwise the major feeding areas have been very quiet so far this week. And hogs were mixed, mostly lower. The fundamentals were at least nominally positive during the session, but there are some ongoing concerns about sustained domestic and export demand. The trade's going to be watching Thursday's USDA export sales numbers very closely for any signs of renewed interest from China. With the closing market minute for Wednesday, May 21st, I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins.